You know, you and I talked quite a bit through COVID, and I noticed there was a change in the industry to where a lot of the old timers kind of hung up their hats. And there was a moment where I think you could probably agree. I was a little nervous to see if is it going to come back in full scale. I've seen that the new trend has been there's a lot of young guns out there doing it. Sitting from where you're at right now, what advice would you give to them or to yourself when you're first starting off to be, if they want to sit in this seat one day and they want to do this, they want to get out touring, what advice would you give to these young guns that are wanting to get out there and really charge after it?
Wow, so much stuff. The first thing I would say, if a kid approached me and said, "Hey, you know, I want to come do what you're doing. I want to be a front of house engineer. I want to be a monitor engineer," which I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. My first comment to them is this what you love to do? Like, is it what you wake up wanting to do every day? Do you want to do it 24 hours a day? Do you want to go out and get club gigs? Do you want to work in the shop? Do you want to solder cable? Do you want to listen to mixes? Do you want to research? Do you want to watch channels like this? Do you want to learn and grow and constantly improve your craft? And like, is it what you love to do? Because if it's not, I'm not going to discourage you from doing what you want to do, but maybe you should have a secondary major in IT. The reason I say that is because there are people that this is all we love to do this. Yeah. Like, I will love to water ski. I love to do other stuff too. But I do this all the time. When I'm home and I have time off, I play with audio stuff. I watch tutorials. I learn. I talk to my friends. I educate. I am educated. If you don't want to be immersed in it, and that's not what your soul wants to do, somebody is going to pass you up and pass you in the development of that. And I don't want you to have to work harder than you should, but if you love it, you'll work as hard as you're allowed to, and it won't feel so much like work. Oh, I'm pulling a feeder out at the end of the night. I'm pulling 300 feet of hose in the mud in the rain. Cool, I didn't have to go to the gym today. Like, if that's the mindset versus, man, I can't wait to get home to do this, or, you know, like, if it's not your passion, if it's not what you love, be mindful of that and go, you know, is this really what basket I want to put all of my eggs in? Secondly, I would say, I dated a gal that used to put a Post-it note on the refrigerator that said, "Listen better." I'm like, I'm a sound guy. All I do is listen. I probably wasn't a very good listener, and that would be a forthcoming encouragement.
Was that note for you or for her?
For me, for sure, for sure. I would say listen better. Listen to the guys that have done it for a long time. Don't listen to the guys that are telling you, you know, don't do it the way that I did it. Like, that's not the idea. But I do it a way that is my way, and it's not the right way or the wrong way, but it's the way that works for me. And just this last year, especially coming out of the pandemic, I really had a personal charge to go around to other engineers that I look up to, and my peers and compadres and guys that call me for work and I call for work. And you know what? Can I come sit in on your rehearsals for a couple days and like just walk me through what you're doing? Talk to me about things that you're up against, how you deployed technology to work for you. You know, David Loy, I went and sat with him for a couple days. He mixes Kane Brown, and David's doing so much cool stuff. His workflow is totally different than mine. But man, I got a couple little greasy nuggets to use. Stay connected. This is not a competition. It's not about who's better than the next guy. It's a community, and embracing things as a community, as a unified opportunity for us all to resonate, brings more power to that